Welcome to U-Turn, where it's your turn and your time to journey a new path. Welcome back to U-Turn. U-Turn is where you choose to journey inward and give yourself permission to travel a new path. All month, we've been celebrating our freedom to explore more through travel. Whether it was an adventure to a corner of the world you've never been to before, or was a last-minute getaway only a few hours away from home, it was a getaway nonetheless. Today, though, I'm reminding you about your freedom to choose which type of trip you will take next. Of course, there are those trips that are all about your pleasure. They're designed to be a thrilling joyride from beginning to end. And then, there are those trips that are more purposeful in nature. These trips are less about a thrilling joyride and instead come along to expose you to something different and new and to elevate your awareness. Maybe this type of trip is more mission related and it's less about your thrills and more about being available for someone else. Oftentimes, the more purposeful trips tend to lack all the frills. So you may be more inclined to take one pleasure trip after the next while continually postponing a more purposeful journey. My desire for you is to be a well-traveled person, one whose travel log reflects a composition of trips that reflect more pleasure and purpose. This is why freedom can sometimes be complicated as we try to strike a reasonable balance between the two. Here's my point. It was the trip that I didn't want to take, or the one I consistently put off, that I would end up benefiting from the most. These are the trips when the most wonderful, unexpected encounter can occur. Said another way, when the student meets her teacher. Here's where we make our mistake. We think too narrowly about what a trip of this caliber has to offer. So is there a more purposeful trip you've been putting off? If so, why don't you take a moment to put a date on the calendar as to when you might take that trip, even if it's 2 years out. Be sure to watch next Thursday and share today's message with others who desire to be inspired on their journey too. And remember, at U-Turn, you're never alone because we travel this road together.